Hello friends. So sorry for being a little late. And able to see me. Just waiting for the viewers to join and we can start. Of message that I can't see you live because I joined late. I joined at 1:45. Okay, so without wasting the time further, let me start. So today we are going to discuss about the planet Mars. Transit on 5th of this February, and it will remain in the same sign of Aries till 22nd of this March. So before we start, and because we are talking about Mars itself, Mars represents our courage, our army, our chiefs, our it's a kind of police, military, aggression. All these things are represented by Mars. People with very good Mars in their Kundli can do wonders in terms of police, military, and any kind of sports, cricket. So all sports and these things are also indicated by Mars itself. Now, before we start, I was not in mood to make the video today. I was very feeling very bad towards what happened in India just now, recently I need to say. And if you remember, some days ago I sent a message. A lot of you who are on my WhatsApp, I sent this message to a lot of people to just be very careful while driving, talking, while all this. So, first of all, God bless the families who lost their near and dear ones, people who are saving our country, all of us. I'm talking right now with you people sitting comfortable at home just because of these people. And such a, I don't have the words to express. It's a coward act what they have done. Pakistan or whomsoever it is, it's a coward act. You would have come, fought in front of me, and then even if I lose my life, that's okay. You did not give me a chance. You are, leave it. I have a lot many things to say, and if I will say that, it will not sound very good because aggression is coming in. So basically, God bless their family, I will say, and even I have initiated some of the tasks which I can do. Like one of the person who was talking in favor of all those people, all those nonsense people, I said remove them all from your social media, your WhatsApp, your Twitter, everywhere he should be removed. It was Mr. Sidhu itself who was commenting, not right for, like, it was not looking like Indian commenting. Anyway, so, and the second thing what I have requested on the Twitter of Mr. Modi, that please let me know the direct account numbers of the people who, you know, who are shaheed for us, for our country, for our families. I want to make some, I'm not that rich like Mr. Ambani or Mr. Bachchan, but yes, whatever we can do, all of us, it's not only me, all of you, whomsoever, you can do minor donation, no matter it is even a rupee, I don't mind. But yes, if the kind of population we have in our country, it can support a lot to all these 42 people who died for us, right? For our nation, for us. Shut to all my Jawans. And my blessing, my to support their family. Whatever we can do, we should do. Okay? So, I was talking about the planet Mars. Mars this time is transiting in the sign of Aries, and for information, the Kundli of India is of Taurus, when Mars is transiting in house number 12. I would say what has happened is initial hiccups. What would happen is more to understand. It is into a very transformative mode. It is in the house of transformation. All those things. I feel that the foreign support, the international support, will definitely be there, and this will transform some of the other thing. It will transform for our country. A good transformation I can see. I can understand the initial hiccups. On 3rd of February, I was talking to one of my cousin who has a very strong sense. He is like he automatically gets senses like this. He asked me that do you feel some tragedy, some problems in the country, or like tsunami or bar, whatever it is, or any kind of attacks, anything like this. I said from astrological perspective I don't know, but yes, I also feel kind of earthquake. This is what I wrote. This was 3rd of February. Some of people who know me personally or to whom I interact frequently, I have shown them this message. I said, I feel a earthquake, that a earthquake can happen. His senses, I think, was more better than me. So, on 8th or 7th, I think there was an earthquake, minor earthquake in Haryana, somewhere. And then in next 1 or 2 days, this all happened. So, now first, again the same direction. Don't be impulsive, control your aggression, drive carefully. These are the basic tone of Mars, because initially it may create hiccups. So all of you, just be careful. Do not fight, do not argue, do not mess up with anyone for no reason. In case if you have court trials, court cases, that will definitely be helpful. But again, use the intelligence there. Do not come in aggression. Control these things. Now let's start with the first sign, which is Aries. Now Mars has taken a transit from 5th March to 22nd March, and it is in your first house. People who are of Aries ascendant or Aries Lagna, for them Mars is in your first house. The main tone for you specifically is to ensure you check your anger, avoid impulses and control. And what this will do, this will help you to control sudden events. How this anger and issues can arise? They can arise through your partner, your business partner, your wife, your spouse. So these two things you need to understand from where the anger can impulse, and if the anger impulses and Mars get activated, it will invite sudden events and sudden problems at your place, and specifically with your body. Okay. The good part is, so here how we have to balance. There is a negative aspect of it always. Even Mr. Mangal is sitting very strong in your Kundali, it hardly matters. It always have both the sides, so that we can guide and you can understand. Now, this will put a lot of energy, enthusiasm in you. You will be very courageous. You will be like heck lot of energy in you. Now, this energy needs to be directed right. That's it. Simple remedy. No need to do big short pujas and all those things. Simple remedy. You need to direct this energy right. Okay? For that, what you need to do? You don't have to mess up with your business partner or any kind of partnership or any kind of with your spouse and all. That will lower the energy and it will be getting directed in the right direction. Now, if you divert this energy towards working very hard to achieve any of your goals, this is the time when it will be helping you to gain what you want. So it's the same thing. Either you spend all these energies in gossips, arguments, all those nonsense, or you can spend this energy for a specific goal what you have planned for now. It may be promotion, it may be salary hike, it may be a job, whatever it is. You can direct that energy at that direction. It will help you. It will also be aspecting your 4th house, so take care of your mother's health, right? At the same time, it will be improving your health, but your mother's health needs to be taken care of. Your name, fame in the society is definitely going to increase. Mother's health I talked about. And as I said, partnership can be of any kind. So just be careful in any kind of partnership. with your friends, family, whomsoever. In case if you are in love relationship, do not impose your aggression, your dominance to your loving partner, otherwise it will break. There will be a good time to buy property. However, do not again do it in impulse. You saw a property and you just want to buy it, you paid it, you signed it and you buy it. No, don't do that. Go and check all the details of the property before you buy it. Then the deal is going to be very good for you. Do not just come in somebody's influence that this is a very nice property and this is going to give you crores. It will not give you crores. In fact, this deal may be also into a problem. Marital life is going to be very, see, if you don't throw that aggression, your marital life is going to be very good. You'll be, more into romance, more into loving aspect and exchanging the energy between you and your spouse for a betterment and a right goal. That is the best idea right now. In case if you have business differences with your spouse or business partner, the energy is good. You have to utilize by filtering it. That differences will go off. Any kind of health issues which have been prompting you or troubling you since long, this is a time when you can get a control on it. Long distance travel, and that can be here. Any kind of long distance travel, or people who are looking to settle in foreign countries, or they are trying for PR, applying PR, this is a time when they have to initiate some tasks, and this is the time between 5th of February till 22nd of March. Do these things and take the benefit of the planet Mars instead of taking its negative qualities. Okay, so I talked about 3-4 more main things. Control your aggression, don't be aggressive, don't be impulsive, take care while you're driving. Mother health needs to be taken care of. You will be in a better position of your health. In case if you are not, do not ensure that you do not put your energy, dominance and aggressiveness or impulsiveness on your spouse or any kind of business partnership. Then this particular transit is gonna help you in gains, progression, transformation. Okay, now let's go for the next one. Somebody can please note down the timings. That would be good because the video becomes long. And yes, the last one, in case if you want to settle in foreign country, this is the right time for you. Now for Taurus, this is the Kundli of our country as well, and as an individual, you people. So this is kind of creating a Viparit Raj Yoga, so which is not bad. However, the planet is transiting in the house of losses, transformation, foreign country, any kind of hospitalization, sudden events. This is seen. So success will come. However, it will be coming through a lot of struggle, a lot of calculative planning. Right. Now here, your finances can get impacted. Your money may go like wastage of your money or losses of your wealth. That is also a symbol in this particular transit. And 12, 1, 2, 3. Third house, it will also be aspecting your third house, which means your courage will increase. However, this courage should not go into a useless expenditure. Right? You have to plan your expenditure. Just because the courage is getting increased and you put on in some business which you don't know even what exactly it is, just because of your high confidence, high energy, you think that I will do wonders. So this will make loss to you. Don't do that. This will also be creating expenditures or expenditures towards medical bills, legal battles, or property, vehicle. These things it is gonna impact on, right? Your younger siblings. Third house also indicates your younger siblings. So you need to make a very good relationship with your younger siblings, right? And see in case if you can support them, you can help them. That will be a better idea, because in that case the energy of Mangal will be becoming more and more positive for you. In case if you cannot help, that at least support them morally, physically, whatever you can. If you cannot support by money, at least do these things. Okay. Now here, I wanted to tell you something. Don't see it other way, because this is the current condition of the country right now. As I say that the money will be getting expended on spirituality. 12th house is also a house of, silo places, life, death, transformation, changing, foreign country. All these things also is represented by 12th house. What I feel here, my Mars is not there, but I will still do it. Whatever you can do right now for people who went shaheeds, even if it is 1 rupee, 10 rupee, there are accounts which goes directly to, I'm just trying to get the right information, but there are accounts which is directly for the people who died in this tragedy. The account is of their family. I think the site is Bharat. Please confirm if this money is getting routed through the government to people, to the Shahid's account, Shahid's family account, or it is directly going to the Shahid's family account. If it is directly to the Shahid's family account, donate some money, even if it is whatever amount you can do. In case if you are looking for pregnancy, somebody who is looking for a pregnancy, this is a good, there is a good opportunity here, and this is a time when you can get conceived. Your elder siblings, you will be getting benefits from your elder siblings here. So respect them, talk to them properly. At the same time, in case if you are looking to sell any of your ancestral property or doing any task with your elder brother for any kind of your ancestral property, just be very careful. Do not hear what I say and make it negative. I am saying to be careful, right? Do not go and fight with your elder brother, understanding that, okay, Abhishek Sinha was saying that we have to be careful. Do not create that shock inside. Just be very transparent when you are dealing with all these things. Any money which has not been, like you offered some money to some person and the person was not returning it off, this is the time when you can have some chances of getting your money back. Your love relationship, do not try to hide anything, otherwise this will create problem. New friends, chances of meeting new friends, new connections, you will be able to get benefit and maybe able to create connections with higher network group like your Facebook, WhatsApp, wherever. It is the time when you can get connected to good and approachable people. Love life, as I said, be transparent, otherwise it is gonna be in several ups and downs. The things which we were trying to do since long, and we were doing a lot of work, task on those things, and the fruit was not coming in. This is a time when you can expect some fruit coming in on your way. Legal litigation, again, it is going to be in your favor. Again, for you, Gemini, health needs to be taken care of, right? So for Gemini, it is in 11th house. It will be aspecting your second house as well. 11, 1, 2, 11, 1, 2, 3, 4, yes, 4th house, and your 5th house. So all this matters, like your kids, your children, your intelligence, your creativity, your mind, your family lineage. I talked about the ancestral property. All these things needs to be taken care of and dealt in a very proper way. Now let's start with Cancerians. Cancerians, for you, it's a good time. Directly I am saying, but again, I am talking about the same thing again and again. Aggression, impulse needs to be controlled. Where? At your workplace and at your home. Okay. Now, for Cancerian, we are starting at 27 minutes. Can somebody ping? I'm not able to see any one of you. Can somebody ping? And mention the time, please. So Cancerians, for you, it is gonna settle in the house of from 5th of February till 22nd of March. It is gonna settle in your house of name, fame, right? Father, designation, some drilling happening. right? So don't take any kind of like, it's a very good opportunity for any kind of career goals. If you want to get success, it's talking about a career, your focus, everything is going to be there. Good in terms of getting a better results in your career. Your hard work, your colleague, all these people are going to support you. Your superiors are going to admire you. They are going in your favor. They are going to favor you. What you need to be? You need to ensure that you behave properly. And this is a time of success, promotion, expansion of your area of work and all these things. Do not get all these things on your head that I'm the boss, I can do anything, and do not come in any kind of aggression and myth that I'm the one, nobody can. Don't act like a dictator. Be polite to all your people, respect your colleague, peer group, your juniors. If you do that, you will be getting a lot of benefits there. Or else, the good yoga which is going to come here, it will also generate heat. If you do not manage it, it will be creating completely a reversal situation. Do not do any task without hearing, without understanding it, properly. Do not sign any document. Do not come under, influence, or somebody entices you, or somebody complains you from some of your employee in the office. Do not come under any kind of influence of such people, because this is going to be bad. Or thinking from their emotions. Think from your perspective. Promotion, as I said, chances of promotion, salary hike, and this is a time when you can also try to add or think into new direction of your career. People who are looking for a job, or people who are looking for a government job, and especially in case if they are looking for police, military, or any of these kind of services they have applied for, this is a time when they can get some benefit of it. And people who are already working into government departments in police, military, wherever, they can get some chances or some expansion or some kind of promotions at their workplace. Improve your relationship with your father. Do not argue. And try to maintain peace at your home. Mother, the relationship with your mother will be good, and that again depends if you want to make it good. And the comfort will be there. If you can do all these things what I say, the comfort will be there. You may think to buy a land or a vehicle. Most probably a land without construction, like not a flat, because the kind of energy it is traveling right now at workplace, you might get irritated for no reason, or you might get very aggression or very proudy and these kind of things. Arrogance may pop up. So these things is gonna impact negatively. You want to make a joyful and a very good environment at your home. Just when you come at home, just be very speak sweet. Make a good environment at home, so that the people, the tension do not pop up at your home. Keep your office and work completely separate at this time, because these are chances, because both are aspecting each other, right? So Mars is already sitting in 10th house, aspecting your 4th house. So this can create problem. Otherwise, the chances of getting good in terms of your career, in terms of your growth, all these things are going to be very good in this particular transit. Very good for students. Right. Children will be doing good in terms of academics. I think I'm not missing anything. Yeah. Nowadays I write all these things because it keeps on slipping from the mind. Yes, I'm done. So you understand the basic for you in this transit is your career graph, your job, your status, and managing home as well. Now for Leo, it is going to transit in your house of luck, fortune time, but do not rely on it. It is not just the fortune which is going to help you. You have to struggle, you have to work very hard towards it, but in case if you are able to do it, you will get the desired goal for sure. Several trips, especially related to business or your job, is seen. Expenditure may go up, but there seems to be that the investment and expenditure is going to be towards something which is good, into a good things, not like spending money for something nonsense. It is going to be good time, a good expenditure of your money. Uh, so as I said, in case if you are looking for some of your goals, desires from a long time, this is a time when you can put further energy to it and you will get that. Again, the same thing for you as well. Do not put aggression and impulse. Aggression, not aggression, courage. Do not put impulse. Be aggressive, don't be impulsive. Don't be arrogant, just put the courage. For those things, you will get that. Financial condition will improve. Your courage and your younger siblings, your neighbors will be helpful. And now here, your siblings. So 5. Okay, where it is? Yeah, your siblings will be into a beneficial mode. However, there are chances that your younger siblings, they may go through a major change. It can be positive, it can be a little tough, but the situation is that they will go through a transformation cycle this time. In case if you are looking to buy a property, a vehicle, a land, some comfort for your mother, this is a good time. You can do that. Take blessings, help, guidance from your teachers, from your seniors, from your people who have good knowledge of dharma, who talks right, people who can bless you. Do not just go to a pandit and take the blessing like this, in case if he is not the real pandit, which means he is just doing it for time pass and he has no knowledge of all these things. Now for Virgo, I'm starting with the timing is 35:14. Virgo, it's an transit in your 8th house of sudden ups and downs, transformation, accidents, injuries. So just be careful while driving. Do not break traffic rules. If you're doing exercise, gym, cricket, batting, whatever you do, just be very careful. And this is a time when you can suffer from some kind of blood-related problem as well. So anything which is related to blood, a normal accident or normal scratch can also generate blood. So nothing that serious, but yes, you have to be very careful for these things. Do not go for a journey which is not required. You're just trying to zeal up and go here and there. Do not go for any journey which is not actually required. These are the things which is like some of the precautions which you need to take. At the same time, you can expect unexpected money coming to you, sudden gains, sudden profits, and your financial situation going good. Do not try to play around with any kind of revenue, any kind of income tax, any kind of wrong thing towards finance or any kind of occult, because this is not going to help you. Any kind of litigation, disputes of land, property, and especially with your family, because it is aspecting the 2nd house as well, especially with your family, this will be, the answer is in your favor. The jurisdiction is in your favor. Your relationship, you might visit your in-laws' house, or you might create a good relationship with your spouse's family. And this is a time when you can create a cordial relationship. So again, you have to be very careful for 8th house thing. As I said, you can maintain a good cordial relationship. At the same time, if you go in aggression and unnecessary, you throw your attitude towards them, it can turn bad. But these are the energies what it is showing right now. Obstacles will come, but you will be getting benefited. So if obstacles are coming in, think that this is going to benefit you. At your workplace, in case if you're not getting support or things are not in your favor, or things are not happening the way you want it, don't dishearten. Stay silent. watch, think, and then do. It will be in your favor eventually. But yes, from work perspective, not that great. But people who have Mars in their 10th house already, like in original Kundali, if it is in 10th house, and current transit it is in 8th house, but this is gonna increase your courage towards your professional place, and you will get benefited out of it. You will be getting support of your colleagues, basically colleagues here, right? And it will be bringing good to you. It is not bad. So only people who have other aspects. So in case if your original Mangal is in 10th house, it will be beneficial for you. So just keep work hard, keep on doing the right work. Things will be in your favor, nothing to get worried about. Just be careful. The main tone of your Kundali is accidents, injuries, blood-related problems, sudden ups and downs. So these things needs to be managed. And from where these things may happen? Through your family. So you need to be careful when you speak to your family. Okay? Family lineage basically. Libra, it is going to transit in your house of marriage and partnership. So you need to be very careful towards it, and how it will happen, the energy of Mars is going to create problem for you. This is for Libra. Yeah, this is for Libra. Starting from 39. So how it is going to impact you? It will be impacting through your own aggression. Right? Don't let it do it. It will be generating from here. Here it will be, your personality will change. Not change, I would say, no one have a change of personality basically, but your personality, the way people will be looking at you, it will have a different sense together. A courageous person they will be looking at you at. Good time in terms of accumulating your wealth, money, all these things are going to be good, but you have to be very careful when you talk to your authorities. Yes, when you speak to your authorities, when you speak to your bosses, because here there will be some difference of opinion. So people who have Mars in 10th house for Libra, this will create problem, emotional problem, discussion problem, and this will create difference in opinion and will create a tough situation for you at your workplace. This may also create some kind of transfer. You may be or move from your current role, move from your current department, or kind of transfer. So just be very careful while you're speaking to the authorities. Take care of your father's health. Now this is a sign already, a very balancing sign. By default, Libra, for any of the any reason, they have something or other to balance in their whole life. This is the whole tone of their Kundali, right? So you just need to maintain all these things so that you can get the good results of it. May face issues in your married life. So again, you just need to lower down your temperature. When you come home, speak properly on phone, anywhere, things will go good. Otherwise, it will be turning very bad. In case if you are unmarried, time to, you may think of getting married. Or see, a marriage may not happen in this particular time, but a final decision can be taken. It can be that yes, we are going to get married. Engagement may happen. So in case if you are looking for, in fact, you might be getting, or some of you might be very close to tie up the knots. And again, in this partnership as well, if this duration is a time when you have finalized to get married, just be, while talking to your fiancé or would-be wife, just be very careful. Do not try to talk nonsense, otherwise it will be creating problem there, and the marriage can break before getting married. So again, for you, anger check is there. Business partnership, a very aggressive partnership is going to help, but just lower that down. Make aggressive plan, but that can only be through a speech. When you come to the ground reality, matching up the papers, joining, making the bond of partnership and all these things, be very careful. In case if you are a businessman, This time you can try and advertise your business at this time. It will be helping you to get more and more customers, and your business will get a growth. In case looking for a promotion, good time, you may get a promotion. And make good relationship in the society. This will help you further to lower the energy. And it's a kind of filter. I'm just trying to tell you the filters, how to filter that particular energy and get the good one to you. So try and make good relationship in the social life. Now for Scorpio, it is going to transit in your house of disease, enemies, problems, obstacles, competition, daily job, transformations, not transformation, daily jobs, all these things, all these houses, it is going to transit. This is a time when you will be able to rip them apart, you will be able to win over your enemies. In case if you are going to a legal battle, you will be very well able to, cut them off and make it in your favor. In case if you are going to any land dispute or property dispute since long, this is a time when the things are coming in your favor, and the things which were not happening since long, now the deal may come towards a finalization. So this is the time, use this time and get it done. Otherwise it will become, it will be delayed. Your personality will be strengthened. Fortune going to be positive for you and for your father as well. Travels are on the cards. You will be traveling to within and outside of country. Just ensure that you take care of your physical and mental health, and do not try to go into junk food or any food which actually impacts you. Whenever you eat that food, it is impacting you. Don't do that. Avoid consumption for this particular period. At least you cannot avoid every time, but at least for this particular period, if you want to get the benefit of this house in getting your enemies suppressed, getting your court case went, getting your loan finalized, getting your getting good in competition or any kind of competitive examination, please stop drinking, lower your non-veg or stop non-veg for some time and take the benefit of it. I've written, for students the examination is going to be very good and it can be a result which is in their favor. Same with the way for people who are fighting a case or legal battle or suffering from disease, it is going to be in their favor. Business and job, both are going to be good, but yes, it will create some struggle or obstacle in that. And if it is coming in, then be rest assured. Just gun towards it, just accept that obstacle and fight for it. You will get that. Create a good financial stability. Unnecessary loan, do not take unnecessary loan at this time, because this will not end into a good thing, a good, good end. In case if you take a loan at this time, which is not a right loan. A lot of people do a lot of nonsense. Even they buy a mobile phone by taking loan and all these things. They put their jewelries at some financial company and take loan. These loans is going to be very tedious for you. It may be ending up towards a physical fight even when the loan has to be repaid. So repayment will be a problem. Loan can be sanctioned, but just ensure that you take the right loan. Anger check and follow traffic rules, or it is the same thing. It will be creating some kind of short-term accidents, some kind of short-term issues, penalties. All these things can come on your way. Don't be impulsive taking any decision like this. Be careful. See, Mars is coming in his own house. It's a good sign, but initial hiccups are there, and it is impacting people who are more impulsive. People who can take proper care of, can plan and take actions accordingly, the things will go very good for them. For any of the Rashi, whatever houses I am talking about, it is going to give the benefit towards those things. Now Sagittarius, we are starting at 4739. Oh, it is gonna transit in your house number 5, which is of your creativity, kids, love, romance, graduation studies. So students will be doing well. They will be good in terms of their results, and their results will be appreciated by people. However, for students, it will be tough for them to concentrate, meditate on their studies, focus on their studies. This is the problem which is gonna they face. If they control this, they are going to get into a good shoes. They feel like they will like a kind of heat generation inside the mind right now, and this will keep them unnecessarily irritated, frustrated. Their behavioral change, they will be reacting like anything. They will be suddenly, no, I will not do it, and they will be exerting that kind of energy out. So just take consult to your kids, speak to your kids, try to understand what is the problem going on, make them a little happy, right? Ask them to do some yoga so that they can concentrate on their studies. uh, Good time for people who are looking for a child. This is the time, because it is said that whenever Mars transits from fifth house, there was one text which talks about that people cannot conceive in case Mars is not transiting from any of their fifth or ninth house. Right? It is tough for people to conceive. So for Sagittarius, 5th February till 22nd March, if you are trying for a kid, please try. This is the time when your wife can conceive. Minor health issues can be there for you. Uh, in case if you're interested in sports, cricket or any kind of Martian energy gym or whatsoever it is, do that. It is gonna help you, and your expenditures can be controlled. It will go, but it is going towards something good, so that's okay. People who want to settle abroad, uh, it's a good period for them, and news can come suddenly. Of a benefit, news can come suddenly. Do not try to impose ego on whom? On any of your love affairs, or people whom you love, or on your elder sibling, because through your elder sibling, a chance when the ego and the issues can come. So manage it carefully. Get away your kids. Ask your kids to get away from playing online games at this time, because this will be consuming heck lot of time of your kids, and they will be not be able to concentrate on their studies, and eventually this will also create irritation in them. So just lock some sites. Job opportunities, yes, you'll be getting opportunities at your workplace or different companies to grow. Of those opportunities, and people who are in any kind of creative things like music, art direction, cinema, all these kind of things, uh, they will be able to generate creative ideas, creative dancing, creative paintings, all these things, creative musics. So in case if you are working in this industry, good time for 1 month, try and create something which makes us very happy. And that's a sign of love, making happy, pleasant, right? So if you create that particular music, that particular art, it is gonna boost, and you will be getting benefits out of it. Okay. So again, you have to be careful of your ego. Towards what? Towards your love relationship, towards your uh, elder brother, towards any kind of sudden ups and downs, your sasural, your happiness from your married life. These things you need to be careful of. In case if your Mars is in 10th house, so just be a little careful at your job place. You will be getting the job, you will be getting opportunity, but you just need to filter it properly. Now Capricorn, we are starting at 5306. So here Mars is going to transit in your house of mother, comfort, vehicle, grihasthashram, property. So this will be giving you, helping you to gain from property. Please lower down, because this is a kind of, it is called Ruchak Yoga. However, Mars somehow when it transits in your 4th house, it acts like a debilitated planet. It is not debilitated, but it acts like a debilitated planet. So try and avoid non-veg, alcohol, and lower down. In case if you cannot avoid completely, lower it down. And this will be favoring you in terms of buying a vehicle or property. But if you do that, please be very careful. And in case if you're looking for it, I would suggest be as sattvic as you can for this duration. Do not enjoy a party based on drinks and non-veg in the lieu of purchasing a house or a vehicle. Do not throw these kind of parties that I have purchased a vehicle or a house. I'm throwing a party which is a non-veg party and a drinking party. Do not throw that. Relations with your mother will be good. However, again, do not argue, do not create any kind of tough situation at home, difference of opinion. These things will be creating the relation bad. As I said, you may buy a new property, a new vehicle, or land, or something for your comfort of your mother. If you bring something for your mother's comfort, this particular transit will help you. Even if you can bring a pillow for her, a good soft pillow which gives her a lot of pleasure, this will help your Mangal to reform, and good things will be coming at your place. And this is important as well because your mother may face some health issues. So just take care of your health. Try to do best for your mother. The things of this particular house, like gain in terms of your land, property, vehicle, rent, and all these things is gonna be good for you. Your mother, in case if she shows any kind of anger, do not just get into it and start fighting. Start objecting, start saying that it is wrong or right. Just hear her. That will be easy to tackle. Okay. Now the same thing goes for any your spouse, your business partner, your any kind of partnership, whichever you have. Same kind of situation, because they are also harsh decisions. Your behavior, your impulse can impact all this relationship. Otherwise, this is gonna give you fruit. In case if you're in job, it's a good time. You can try for a job. You can try. You can gain from your job. Now what I have left with. Stop doubting people. Be careful. Don't doubt. In terms of business, the time is going to be good. Now for Aquarians, it is going to transit in your house of courage, siblings, cousins, neighbor. So obviously, this is going to increase your courage at this particular time. You'll be able to, complete the task which has been pending since long. Your people, your peer group, your peer group at your workplace, your colleagues, your close friends, they'll be able to help you at your workplace, and you'll be able to get the task done from them. The problem here is that in case, so in case if you in case if you are going for a journey, this will be adding good value to you. And in case if you are looking to switch a job, a new job is on the way. So try and switch in case if you want to. Don't take loan, or in case if somebody you have already taken the loan, the repayment can be a problem. So just plan the things better and do not argue. Tell them that this is a problem and make a proper plan and adhere to your commitment. That's a better way. You have money, you are not giving. There are two things. One is that you don't have money. That's a separate thing. If you have money, plan it and give it off. Otherwise, repayment will create a problem. Just a moment. In case if you are going for any kind of examination, uh, competitive examination, or in case if you are looking to control your disease, you are trying to get your any kind of what do you say, medication towards a disease, this is the right time. You will be able to win over those things. Travels, as I said, it will be good for you, it will be fruitful, and this travel can be towards either a job or a business. Yes, both the things, obviously. And people who are preparing for examination, as I said, any kind of competition, whichever Aquarians are going on from this 5th to 22nd, they can achieve. In case the examination is not falling under this bracket, what I would say, do all the tasks what you need to do at this particular time to gain the benefit of it. It will be helping you. Now for Pisces, it is gonna transit in your family, lineage, speech, wealth house. When you can, so you see here your speech will be very aggressive. It can be impulsive. Just control it. If you are able to control it, it will be proving very beneficial to you, and it will be able to convince people from your speech. A very dashing speech you need to create. So for any of your tasks, take care of your children, especially people, the first kid, the younger one, because they may encounter through some kind of what do you say, some problem, like it can be an illness, normal high temperature and all these things, which can be a hurdle in their studies, right? Take blessing of your father, family, lineage, father. You need to take a blessing from them so that you can get the better food of it. In case people, like a lot of people say that, okay, I don't have a father, whom to, then in your mind itself pray your father if he's not there. Spouse will be very supportive at this time, but also you need to be careful towards her health. Students, they will not be able to concentrate on their studies, so just again, ask them to do some meditation or exert their energy towards some physical exercise. Ask them to run, ask them to walk, ask them to do some hard sports which drains a lot of energy of them, so that their concentration can come back. Not on a video game or online games they are exerting their energies on. No. Family life is going to be peaceful. And this time you will be getting a lot of creativity in your mind. Use it, because this will be enhancing in terms of your internal growth, and this is a time when it can attract you towards going for any kind of any kind of a spiritual journey or any kind of long distance travel. It can promote to, and the fortune will be enlightened in case if you are looking for those things, like if you're trying to go for a foreign journey or long term trip. This can be towards a spiritual journey, and this spiritual journey is going to add value to you and internal self happiness and growth. Higher education is going to be good. People who are looking for higher education, the planet is going to give good results there. Looking for admission in foreign place or higher education, this education triggered between 5th to 22nd of March. This will be helping you in terms of getting the benefit of it. It is not just a course which you do and nothing happens. Now you need to take care of your eyes, because it may create itching, it may create redness in your eyes. Just be careful of these things. That's all, friend. That's all for Mars transit. I came up with this transit because I can see certain situations happening. And in the initial phase itself, I was a little worried. That is the reason I texted a lot of people that be careful of these things. Then I thought to come back and tell the benefits, what and how you can avail the benefits of this transit. So as I said, where it is transiting, it can create a lot of good things there because it is in his own house. However, the negative aspects of it needs to be controlled to get the benefits of it. That's all, friend. Thank you for watching Astro Planetary Dance, the dance of planets, Mars transit from 5th February to 22nd of March. Thank you.